Ciao ragazzi, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Zamo here with the Labubus, with the Z sign, with the pizza on the counter, welcoming you back to a new video. How you doing? In today's video, we're gonna talk about accessories, everything that we can get, caps, sunglasses, bags, style, and how to use accessories to improve your style. With the coming of summer, I think it's super important to elevate our own fit using little elements. Those elements that we can use are called accessories. You're wearing less during summer, so it's kind of hard to pull off a nice fit, and that's why accessories are super important. I'm just gonna go through my accessories collection, what I've been looking for, what I have and what I wish to buy. We're gonna talk about different brands, all sorts of accessories from sunglasses to caps to bags to handkerchiefs to jewelry. Grab yourself a coffee, glass of water, and let's get into it. Let's talk accessories. By the way, guys, thank you very much for following, liking, and subscribing to the channel. It means the world to me. We are on our way to 1,000 followers. That's incredible. So thank you for the support. Join the Spaghetti Army. That's the name of our community. And if you are a spaghetti soldier, extra how you doing for you, welcome back. Thank you for the support. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. That means the world. Thank you. First of all, we're gonna talk about caps. I have a wide collections, but overall, like for example, this one from The Sopranos is like super nice. I have like a few ones from like Mining Towns. You don't need to break the bank. Super easy. Have fun with them. Just Google vintage cap. I really like them because again, they're really wide. They have personality. They're not too expensive and you can really have fun with them. So if you're looking for the right cap, accessories, caps, headgear, it's really important. Option number one for me would be vintage caps, absolutely. If instead you want something brand new, it's 2J's, this brand founded in 2019. They do modern iterations of vintage caps. So of course, if having new things is more your vibe, go check them out. Fun line of accessories. They pay homage to the Marlboro, Camel, and all that kind of trucker pilot vibe. So that's also an option if you really want something new. Racing caps are amazing. I'm on the lookout, for example, for like an Alfa Romeo one because tobacco company, racing companies, used to have strong partnership in the past. For like a blue Michelin cap from the racing world, a Camel in yellow, big vintage cap from the 80s and the 90s. So still vintage, but this is also a super cool subcategory of caps that you can look for. As I was talking about it in this video, I picked up this Western aerodynamic research cap. I really like it, elastic band in the back, really nice and versatile. And I really like how it fits. Of course, this is also a high brand, but it's really worth the investment. I really like how minimal it is, tag on here, so it's really simple, but it's also like a very fun accessories to keep in the rotation on the newer side, hyped. They have some beautiful camouflage ones. And otherwise, if you're into more like of a sportswear vibe, you're looking into outdoors, you want to make a statement, you want a light cap foldable one, I would go for Satisfy. Satisfy is a great running brand. They're really leading the sector and the segment. That's all in my cap selection. Never forget a cap. It's nice if you get sweaty, if you have bad hair, if you're balding, don't forget to pack a cap. If we're talking about bags, same thing here. Of course, during summer, maybe you're not wearing a jacket, you're not wearing a lot of pockets, you're not wearing a hoodie, so you need to carry your life with you. I think it's really important to have nice bags. I think that luckily enough for men, it's becoming always more common to wear bags, and here are my faves. Number one is DB Journey, a Norwegian brand. This is like my work bag. As you can see, it's expandable. It's green, nice internal pockets, a double zip, and this is really like a no-brainer. I bought my girlfriend the black version, and this is the green version. Ramwerk Slim Pro. It's 20 liters. It's really nice for the weekend. It's really nice to carry. I'm super happy with DB Journey. They've been super consistent with the baggage. I'm also looking into their baggage as an alternative for my traveling. So overall, DB Journey, again, if you need to go to work, pack your thing. This is really a no-brainer. It is incredibly comfortable. Otherwise, if you're talking about CP Company, as you guys know, I used to work for CP Company, as I talk about it in this video. There is a few ones. My current favorite for summer is this TOOB messenger bag. This is nice and packed. This is the great bag for like if you're going out during the day, you're going to a club, you're going to a party, you're going to a rave. Rectangular shape is made of this beautiful tarnished like brown color, and it's gonna get scratched, it's gonna get character over time, so I absolutely adore it. Extendable part that can be unbuttoned and worn on the sling. I also have a gray one. I love this concept so much. This is a double polyurethane film with reflective elements, nice subtle branding, and this is waterproof, so it's amazing. It's raining today, it's raining all the time everywhere, so the stronger offering from CP Company. I'm also a huge fan of their like oversized bucket transporter nylon B bag. If you're talking about classics, Ortlieb, you can never go wrong with Ortlieb, German brand. They really do waterproof bags for your bike, for your links, a brand to look up to. I've known the brand because of their collaboration with Stone Island, but overall is a super solid brand I'm looking into. And the last one is Porter Yoshida, Japanese company, do nylon bags inspired by military bombers. They do modular bags, and I would say that out of all the brands I mentioned, this is the one with the highest attention to detail. Everything is made in Japan, and the details on the zippers, on the buttons, on the pockets, it's insane, like the overall concept and design. I personally own like a canvas bag from them, and I'm looking into acquiring more. So overall, if you really want to invest in one bag that's gonna last you the lifetime, Porter Yoshida. Then, as you guys maybe know, I'm a watch fan, so let's talk about a few wrist options that I think are great, are in my collection, or I would love to have in my collection. Number one is Naoya Hida. This is this Japanese micro brand. If your vibe is like towards the dress watch, classic vibe, I just discovered this brand. They're incredible. They make everything themselves, little brand in Japan. Prices is kind of reasonable, is in between 1,500 and 2,000 euros. If you're looking for a classy, dressy watch, this is the shit. I couldn't believe the brand I found. You have like really the Japanese attention to detail, the classic inspiration, the beautiful material. A new surprise for me. I absolutely love their craft. Otherwise, we have the new G-Shock per Undefeated that I almost bought. I'm thinking about buying. Is this beautiful JW, so like really clean military watch. He has like an interchangeable bracelet with 3 different iterations. Of course, it's done in between collaboration in between Casio G-Shock, and Undefeated, and I really like this functionality. G-Shocks are the way to go if you want to be rough with your watches, if you want to have fun, if you want to wear casual fits. That's absolutely the way to go. Action Bronson 1 month ago kind of teased this new watch. This is a G-Shock GA with a custom like the fender protection garment, custom red light, custom sand coloring called like King of the Desert King. So I'm super looking forward to adding this to my collection, and I cannot wait. So if you know anything more about it, about the Action Bronson new G-Shock, just let me know, because I've been thinking about it. If instead you are still looking into rectangular shapes, you're super fan of Cartier, you're super fan of Casio, I would absolutely love to talk about Eco Neutra. Beautiful brand from Europe, and they make these subtle, really clean tank watches. They're beautiful. A friend of mine, Giacomo, he actually tried it on and he was really impressed. So if tank is your shape and you're like, okay, I don't want to drop 5,000, 10,000 euros on a sketchy Cartier that I don't know if it's real, 1,500 Eco Neutra, it's absolutely unbelievable. Last but not least, of course, my favorite watch, the one that's in my collection every day. We're talking about Baltic. We talked about classy watches, tanks, sport watches, and these are like also like tool watches. So this is a GMT, is inspired by divers. Baltic is a French micro brand from 2017, from 600, 700 euros. So I would say that this is my most versatile watch, because you can really wear it in the night, on a work event, at the beach, swim with him, of course. So overall, Baltic, what I would probably recommend if you just want to have one watch, yes. If we're talking about your neck, I think that bandanas are super fun to add like a touch of color if you need them to cover yourself, to do a babushka, whatever you want to do with them. You can either go with a vintage bandana. There's so many different options, you know, tad of color, and it's really nice. You add the bandana and you're already good to go. Super nice and versatile. If instead you want to go for something a bit more special, there is this Japanese brand called Geek Out. The owner is like a founder and enthusiast of like Massimo Osti, Stone Island, CP Company pieces, and he makes these heat reactive bandanas. Those are crazy and they're very beautiful. They're more, of course, into the streetwear / gorpcore, functional tech side of fashion. But if you really want to have a unique piece, you can go for a heat reactive bandana. I'm sure that is going to be very fun, yes. Now, let's talk about the last couple of items that's really important. We're talking accessories for summer 2025. Jewelry. Jewels can add a little bit of personality to your feet. Let's say, for example, today I'm wearing just a hoodie, a couple of bracelets, one ring, one watch. That really elevates the whole conversation. If you're looking for designer jewelry or anyways unique pieces from a brand that also does clothes, I always recommend Our Legacy. I personally have this cranium ring from them. This is like 925 silver. It's beautiful, it's simple, it's like a modern personal take on the classic skull, but I've been incredibly happy with it. I just wear one and that's it. I'm really happy. I also have this leather bracelet with a stud from Our Legacy, and that's also super nice. Go check Our Legacy every season. They just do a few drops, but they're great also for the belts. For example, the 3 centimeter and 2 centimeters are sick. So that's a brand to look out for, absolutely. And otherwise, if you wanna go super mega artisanal, there is this Italian brand called F23. It's made by Fulvio, which is like this retired like gold maker, jewelry accessory maker, and he is a biker, so he's a Harley Davidson enthusiast. He makes by hand this beautiful jewelry. Of course, it's really like biker aesthetic, pirate skulls and stuff, but I just bought this skull ring from him and also this skull keychain, and I'm really looking forward to receiving them. Of course, it's a really little micro brand, mono-personal brand, so the website is a bit slow, but I'm sure it's gonna be incredible, and I'm gonna let you guys know again if this is really the shit. And if you're looking for a carefully made in Italy jewel, of course, this could be it, absolutely. So I will let you know also about F23, but I cannot wait for my ring and my keychain to be delivered, hopefully next week. So exciting. If we're talking about the final boss of summer accessories, the most important one is sunglasses. Today the weather is shit, but still it's not an excuse not to wear any sunglasses. So let's talk about a few options. If you're talking about new main brand, I will always recommend Persol. Persol stands for Per Sole. They have this beautiful arrow here. It's an Italian brand. They were born in the 1930s. They used to make headgear for like pilots, for tram conductors in Torino, and those are like really classic lenses. The quality is great. They hold up very good, and they have, of course, more of a traditional approach, so super good quality. I had a couple of pairs during the years, and I absolutely love them. Of course, it's up to you to understand if your face work more with like a rectangular shape of sunglasses or rounded. Persol is the shit. Persol. If instead you want to go the vintage route, as you know, and as I talked about in this video, I love vintage, I would recommend you guys going for vintage Ray-Bans. Ray-Ban right now is a bit of a not great brand, like a mall brand for sunglasses, but it used to be the shit back in the days. So if you're able to buy vintage Ray-Bans, it would be value for your buck. I would recommend look at the lenses. Vintage Ray-Bans don't have the Ray-Ban logo here, and they normally have lenses from Bausch & Lomb, so there is like a BL sign on the lenses, or even a Zeiss lenses. So overall, look out for that, but you can really get an incredible pair of sunnies for a reasonable price. You can really look like the Blues Brothers. Third brand, if instead you're more into micro brands, tinted lenses, I would absolutely recommend Marcolin, this producer, this supplier in Italy who makes Tom Ford sunglasses, for example, like the Bronson, and they also make their own line. So if you want to get the quality of Tom Ford without paying the price, Marcolin, they're absolutely the shit. If instead you want to have fun and go crazy, I would recommend Retro Super Future. It's a fun brand. They're really active in the urban scene. They print stuff and it's really fun. It's always nice to add. Guys, the accessories are everywhere. I really hope you like this video. We just talk, a little bit about what's in my collection, what I would like to buy, and overall accessories, why they're important. So go about your weekend, wear some sunscreen, wear your accessories, look cool. Let me know in the comment which one is your favorite accessories and what you like to wear during summer. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful weekend. Love you. Bye.